The law of rhythm. The law of rhythm. Peace and grace to you, beloved soul. Welcome back to the Sacred Law series, where we remember the spiritual principles that govern all of life. Today's divine message is brought to you by the law of rhythm, the law that reveals the sacred pulse of the universe. Just as your heart beats, just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too does your life unfold in waves, patterns, phases, and movements. Let us breathe together and enter the rhythm of divine alignment. The law of rhythm teaches that everything in the universe flows in patterns, in and out, rise and fall, forward and still. It is written in the ancient Hermetic text. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swings, manifest in everything. This law governs the motion of nature, from the waves of the ocean to the clinging of seas and seasons, to the beat of your very breath. It governs not only the physical world, but your spiritual, emotional, and energetic life. There are moments of expansion and moments of sacred stillness, times when the path is wide open, and times when it seems to narrow into silence. The law of rhythm tells us that all things move and nothing stays in one state forever. When you remember this law, you no longer resist when things slow down. You don't panic when circumstances feel paused, because you understand that a spiritual pause is preparation for movement. After every exhale, after every inhale comes the exhale. After every retreat comes the return. After the quiet comes the song of our heart. This law is your spiritual permission slip to reset without guilt, to allow life's flow to guide you instead of striving against it. Life is not meant to be a constant climb. Even the most powerful rivers curve. Even the stars have cycles. Even you, divine one, are designed to reflect, release, and rise again. Rise again. When you begin to live by this rhythm, you create balance. You move from burnout to harmony. You begin to plan and live with more ease, knowing that divine timing is in motion. Even when nothing seems to be happening, this law calls to become masters of emotional rhythm. When sadness visits, we allow it to teach. When joy rises, we dance with it. But we don't cling. We do not resist. We learn to observe, like the moon watching the tide. Like the moon watching the tide, we learn to remain steady even as the current shifts. The law of rhythm also governs creativity. You may have periods of deep inspiration, followed by seasons of great, quiet incubation. One is not better than the other. Both are sacred. It governs finances. You may experience seasons of overflow, followed by times of revaluation or balancing. These are not punishments. They are refinements. And it governs love. Even the most beautiful relationships move in season. Moments of togetherness. Moments of individuality. Love too breathes. Love too breathes. Spiritual mastery does not mean avoiding change. It means remaining rooted, while all else transforms around you. This law doesn't demand control. It asks for trust. To trust the soft retreat as much as the forward motion. To trust the quietness as deeply as the divine power within. When you surround and surrender to rhythm, you become unshakable. You become nothing to move you, because nothing will move you, and because you are moving in harmony with everything. The law of rhythm also teaches us to release the illusion of permanence. Whenever you are experiencing whether a spiritual high or an emotional valley, it is part of the wave, not the whole ocean. You were never meant to hold onto one's feelings forever, nor define yourself by a single moment of time. This law invites you to be present without attachment, to be graceful in the highs, but humble, to be peaceful in the lows, but hopeful. Because nothing is stuck. Everything is fluid. Nothing is stagnant. When you embody this truth, you become like the ocean, strong, fluid, and eternally renewing. Let these sacred affirmations recalibrate your spirit with divine rhythm. I trust the timing and seasons of my life. I both allow moments and stillness to serve my growth. I allow both movement and stillness to serve my growth. I am in sync with the sacred divine pulse of the universe. I release resistance and rest in sacred flow. I am welcoming transformation with gratitude and grace. I know that pauses are not delays. They are alignments. I ride life's rhythm. With peace, thankfulness, gratefulness, balance, and purpose. I honor every cycle as a teacher and a blessing. Breathe in now. Feel the rhythm within. Breathe out and rest in your divine knowing. The law of rhythm is the heartbeat of the cosmos. It reminds you that you are always in motion, even in stillness, even in silence. Trust the waves. Trust the retreat. Trust the return. You are never stuck, only being shaped. You are never forgotten, only being prepared. And so it is. Until next time, stay aligned, stay flowing, stay divine. Thank you. Subscribe. Comments are very much welcome and appreciated. Thank you.